Hey guys, I'm just gonna wait a minute.
Turn off the forecast.
Hiya. Hi April. Hi Mrs. Peacock. Hi guys, I'm just gonna wait a minute. Hi Miriam. Thank you, good to see you. Just something a little bit different. So I'm in the city centre of Dublin. I'm on the north side. I'm just now looking at over there at the GPO, the General Post Office. It's quite a thing of beauty, but of course it was bombed. It was the headquarters of the leaders of the Easter Rising Rebellion in 1916 against British rule in Ireland. But it's been restored beautifully. I have a hi Haggis, hiya. I'm in the city centre. I have a little plan, but I'll just show you where I'm standing. It's a lovely sculpture of James Joyce. One of my favourite things about Dublin is actually the sculptures. They're just random sculptures all around the place, and they're really good. I think my other favourite thing about Dublin and Ireland is Butler's chocolates. There's this portal here. I wonder what city this is. It's actually a portal. It's like something out of the future, but it's a portal. I think I might have a couple in there, but Miriam, hang in there with me, and I think that I might have one in here. But this is a portal that I wonder what city it's in now. It goes to the States, and you can wave at people. Look, it's from the future. I'm waving at someone. Hello, hello, hiya. I wonder what city you're in. Super cool, huh? One time they had it, and the people were so bold they had to turn it off for a little while. They gave us a timeout. It wasn't me. Hello. I wonder what city that is. Too bad they don't say what city it is. It's all different cities. It was in New York for a while. It was in Times Square for a while. That's where we had to get a timeout. Super cool. I can't see what it is. I don't know what it is. Do you know what the city is?
I don't understand.
Oh, no worries. Anyway, it is pretty cool. Whoever it is. It's a spiral? It's kind of funny. So I wanted to just take you up here. It's so cool. But they should really indicate where it is a bit better, maybe, just for people's interest. Wherever it is, it's cool. You always see people waving. And the concept is bringing people together. It's very futuristic. And so I'll just walk up here. I wanted to go live to kind of, for a little bit of live, to maybe we could remind people about the GoFundMe for audit to raise money for all the necessary expenses for the Father's Day protest, which is going to be amazing. Hi, great grandma. Thank you. And so we're going to do that. And in the meantime, we're also going to take a little walk down Moore Street because, in case you didn't know, in case you didn't see, on Friday, 420 Audits Ireland actually saw them. Someone having a Dianetic stand, Scientology stand on Moore Street. And they did give me a heads up, and I went down, but just as they were packing up, which is just as well they were packing up. But we'll talk more about that when we get there. It's not too far away. But we'll see how we get on. Now, Matthew, if you're here, could you put Audit's GoFundMe in the chat for, if you're here? Thanks, everybody. Oh my gosh. It's like one of those evenings, it's like you don't know if it's hot or cold. It's just kind of in between. Not hot, warm. If that makes any sense. Just a second now. Bear with me. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Oh. Don't worry. Should be okay now. So, I brought some stickers with me. I'll show them to you when we get, excuse me, when we get to Moore Street. Maybe I should put one here. That's just crying out for one. I've got two. I've got, thank you Matthew. I got this one, it's just plain. And I've got this one. I know it's like some people might not like that one. Next ones I'll get from the F-Sciento website maybe. Thank you very much, Matthew. So there's Audit's GoFundMe. And let's try to get it up a little bit. I don't know what it is now, but I think it was $1,500 the last I saw of it. And she's only trying to raise $3,500. I thought she would want more than that. Maybe we can get her more. All right, MD. Enjoy. Pop in again if you can, if you're in service or whatever. And let's see now, guys. This might be a little bit weird while I undo the stickers time to time, but it's all for a good cause. It's all for a good cause. So, yes, thank you for everything, Matthew. So, I'm going to see now. We might buffer here again. So, guys, that might happen time to time. We're going to put up some stickers and we're going to raise some money for audit. By any chance, does anyone know offhand how much he's raised so far? It was, like I say, it was $1,500 the last time I worked. Haggis, do you know offhand? Matthew, do you know? Did you notice? Did it say how much it was? How much we raised? Anyway, let's put some positivity on this thing. There we go. That one was just asking for stickers on it. There we go. Oh, awesome! Awesome. Thank you. So, yeah, we're going to Moore Street, guys. Don't say I never take you anywhere. Oh, I'm going to take you to some really nice places. Oh, just a second now. Jesus. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I wonder if we could get to 2,000 now while I'm out here. I want to put some of these around here because, like I said in the short, like people do have a lot of cop on around here. I might have chose the wrong street. Anyway. Well, Moore Street is... That's okay. Moore Street is the oldest outdoor market in Ireland. It was very sentimental. It was also the last... the scene of the last battle in World War II, or World War One rather, World War One, and it was the scene of the last. Oh gosh, I guess you could say battle in 1916, and it was there that, unfortunately, well, whatever. The facts of the matter is, that the Irish volunteers surrendered on that street. Sorry, I'm looking for more stickers here. Hi, Pertoni as well. Hi, Mark. Thank you, guys. Hanging with me, hanging with me. The Irish volunteers surrendered to British soldiers, and 5 of the people were signatories on the Irish Declaration of Independence. One being Michael Collins. So it's historically significant street. In addition to being a very, what would you say, sentimental, very sentimental. Hey, Halliburton. Yeah. We're gonna raise some money for audit, and we're gonna put some stickers on Moore Street, 420. Well, I'm not on 420. I'm not on Moore Street now. I'm on Parnell Street, but it was crying out for a few stickers. Yeah. So I was saying, Halliburton, that Moore Street, where 420 discovered the man, the Scientologist, who would say he had the stand for the Dianetics, Scientology. It just hurt me more because it's such a culturally significant street, and also such a very sentimental and well-loved street. Have to take, you'll see it again soon, guys. We'll see it again soon. So, thanks so much for hopping in, seeing what's going on here. We're somewhere different today. We're going on Moore Street. This is north side, inner city, Dublin. Salt of the earth here, guys. Please don't sell Dianetics book on Moore Street, please, God. Hi, Amy. Well, I'd say that the Spanish people would know. There's a lot of Spanish students here. A lot of Spanish students. And these are what I have right now, and these are the ones I'm using. But there's a lot of Spanish students. A lot of Spanish people in Dublin. So they certainly will. And actually Spain is like to Ireland what Florida is to Canada. Everybody goes to Spain on their holidays. Hi, let's go. Oh, thank you, let's go. Yeah, we're going to try to raise a little bit of money for Audit, for her fundraiser. And I'm going to put stickers up on Moore Street. Moore Street Market's here on Moore Street. The oldest outdoor market in Dublin. And also the very historically significant scene of the last battle in World War I in Ireland, and in the scene of the last battle of the Civil War in Ireland in 1916. We can't be having Dianetics books sold here. Yeah, so I'll use these stickers now. Haggis. One just says Scientology is a cult with nothing else on it. And these ones I have for today, and anyways. And the other one says Scientology is a Jomo cult. And it does have the SBTV space. But next time I'll get them. I'll get some from. I have some other ones too. I have other ones that I want to use, and I won't let them go to waste. And then maybe I'll get some F-Sciento ones. But they'll be doing their job here on this street, because I just want a little friendly reminder into people's ears. I don't know if Matthew's still here. Matthew, are you still here? And if not, we'll see if Ganja's here. And if not, I might actually just mod you up for today, Miriam. Thank you very much. How's it going, guys? So, when I came down on Friday, after 420 just left me a message, let me know that they were selling the Dianetics. Well, it looked like they were selling the Dianetics books. As it turned out, they were only like registering you online to get all your information. See, it says Save Moore Street from Demolition. There's a big campaign, Save Moore Street. That's why I put Save Moore Street in the hashtag. It was going to be, it was threatened to be that a developer was going to demolish the house where actually the Irish volunteers surrendered. It's a house of such important significance. It's crazy. Hi, always a minion. We're down here on Moore Street. I'm putting up stickers. Scientology was here on Friday. It's on the Dianetics book. In the meantime, we're going to also try to raise some money for Audit. So I don't know who's here. Ganja girl, you here? I'm going to give her a minute there, Miriam, and then if she's not there, I'm going to mod you up. We're going to raise some money for the protest. I'll tell you what, they like protests here in Dublin. Oh, yes, they do. Hi, Jody. We're on Moore Street. This is where the man was selling the Dianetics books on Friday. Thank you, 420, for spotting him. And we're going to put up some stickers here and hopefully put some money into Audit's GoFundMe at the same time. See? Save Moore Street. Just as good a place to put this one. And then during the week we'll come down and you'll see it when all the vendors are here and everything. Saturday's probably the most lively day, but I won't be able to come on Saturday. Come another day. Oh. I've got loads of them. And they're mainly all going here. The Lidl? Not the Lidl? Troy's Butchers? Oh, sorry. You mean... Okay, do you mean Lidl's? I wonder if the store is Scientology. Which store, 420? Do you mean Lidl? Oh, beside Lidl. Okay. To the left. To the left, to the left. Oh, the little market. That's my right. That's your left, my right. So yeah, so he's probably, I wonder if he has some deal with them to store his thing there. This one you mean? That one you mean? 420? In there? All right. I might have been able to do things differently last time, 420. I was so mad by the time I got here. I just stood there. I did a little, very small live for it was only like about 1 minute and 35 seconds. That was just for you in case you were watching, just so you know I arrived. And then the other one. And then I did the short. But I was mad then. I was just filming him and he was filming me. If I had my wits about me, I would have talked to him. But I don't know if he already knew my face by then. I don't know. Because he seemed to not waste too much time. And even when I was crossing the street, he did say, "Are you all right?" Which was like not too weird of a thing to say to someone who's kind of looking at you. And then I said, "No, not really." And he said, "Do you want to talk about it?" And I just kept walking. But if I had my wits about me, maybe I would have tried to talk to him. But I don't know if he already knows who I am or not, so I don't know. So I don't know what I could do at the end of the week, unless I just pretend like I have amnesia. I don't remember anything. Just looking for a bin now. Oh, that's Dublin County Council workers. They'll be cleaning up here after they'll be cleaning up. I'll show you some cool but they're cleaning up. But there might be some too. Look at this. Look at this hoverboard. And everybody. I mean, look at us. Look at her cheekbones. It's really beautiful. I don't know if Ganja Girl's in here. Ganja Girl, if you're in here, could you please put Audit Elliot or Matthew or Ganja Girl or Laura or G? Could you please put Audit's link in here for a GoFundMe, please? Any mods in here, can you please put Audit's link to the GoFundMe, please? If you don't do that in the next few minutes, I'm going to mod up Miriam for today. Please, somebody put the link in. Please. Hi, Kara. We're in Dublin city centre. I'm on Moore Street. This is a street where 420 found the man selling the Dianetics books, and he gave me the heads up in a common. I raced down. They were closing, and so I'm just here to put a few stickers on the street where he was going to be selling at the Moore Street Market, and also what is it? Has a church in Brazil. There's a Brazilian store. Well, that's going to be like all different things, but they'll be selling loads of Brazilian stuff in there. I really like Brazilians. I think Brazilians and Irish people are like a lot alike. They both, I'll tell you one thing, but they are the best fans in the world. Otis! I'm putting up stickers on Moore Street, and we are going to raise some money for you. I'm going to mod Scientology Up North now. For now. Okay, so Miriam, thank you very much for your kind offer, and I hope that you will put the link for Audit's GoFundMe so we can remind everybody of it, and maybe put a few more euros or dollars or pounds in it. Thank you. Brazil is awesome. I know some Brazilian people, and they're so cool and relaxed, and I do be so like hyped most of the time, and one of my Brazilian friends will be like, relax. Hi Molly Moon, I'm on Moore Street. Had an idea that I wanted to do a little live, put Audit's GoFundMe in the chat, see if we can raise some money for her, and put some stickers on Moore Street, Molly Moon. I'm going to put some stickers on such a culturally and sentimentally significant street. Hi DT! Brazilians are so cool. So I'm like born in Canada, live in Ireland, but I definitely have I'm aiming to be more Brazilian. Let's get some more stickers around here, put down this street. And this is like real inner city Dublin. They don't want to. Last thing they need is to spend their money on Scientology. And I just thought it was so awful. Sorry, that's a bit loud there. I just thought it was so awful that 52! I thought it was so awful that they had the books there, right? Like, oh, they're selling books. There's another stall. It's a book stall. And what happened? Oh, nice, Christmas. Hi, thank you very much for stopping by. I'm going on Moore Street. That's where the man was selling the Dianetics books, and I'm putting some stickers up. And hopefully we're going to raise a bit of money into Audit's GoFundMe for the Father's Day protest. I have a feeling that's going to be an emotional one. I really do. I'm just looking for places to put stickers now at this stage. But this is like a real working class neighborhood. The last thing they need is to put their hard-earned money into freaking Scientology. And you don't even buy the book. It looks like a bookstall. And all you do is give them your details and order it online. And if you haven't seen the video that 420 did, go over to his channel. And actually, Miriam, could you put 420 Audits Ireland's could you put 420 Audits Ireland's link in the chat, please? Because he had a premiere there. I guess it was on Friday. He was much more interactive with the man that was selling or selling Scientology is what he was selling. He was much more interactive with him, much more clever. I just stood away filming him while he was filming me. It wasn't really like me usually. I usually like to chat, but that took me off guard. That really took me off guard. Yes, Amy, correct. So I'll bring you down here through the week when the market's open. And you can see it. Saturday's probably the most fun day to come down, but sorry I won't be here. Oh, thanks, Miriam. Yeah, so if you guys sub up to 420 Audits Ireland, he does. He doesn't just do Scientology. He does audit Garda stations. He audits different events and places, but has been great auditing some Scientology premises and did some drone work. And Miriam, there's where you'll find the drone work. And he did drone work at Narcanon, the Narcanon property. That's not easy. And he did drone work at a fur house in Dublin, at the Scientology and Community Centre. I'm going to go back up and down Moore Street now again and do more stickers. We've got quite a few of them here now to spread around. I wonder what we're going to have a great laugh now. 420. Well, we'll wing it. Looking for some more poles. I'm gonna. Yeah, thanks. I agree, Hellebore. He's a nice way. He's a nice, friendly way. And now I was really impressed with the gentle way that you could, put ideas into someone's head like that. See, this is the market. Moore Street Market is on this street on Moore Street Audit. It's the oldest outdoor market in Ireland. And this is the street where 420 saw them selling with a Dianetic stand last Friday. So during the day, the market will be here. They'll be sending fruits and vegetables and flowers. I'll come here during the week and show you when it's just too late. They probably close at 5 or 6. It's 8:35 here. But, this is a very sentimental street, and it's also a very historically significant street audit. The last battle of World War I was fought on the street, and the last battle of the Civil War was fought on the street. The Irish volunteers surrendered on this street in 1916. One of whom was Michael Collins. I mean, it's been threatened with all kinds of things over there. It was threatened with demolition by developers and everything, but people have always... There's a huge Save Moore Street campaign, so that's why I wanted to and there had a Dianetic stand here on Friday audit. Please go and put a donation into audits if you can, even if it's only €1 or $1. It'd be absolutely amazing if we could get it up to 2,000 now. That might be too much to ask. I know, I know. The people don't want it. It should work. 420, it should work. Oh, look, that's not sticking in. I wonder if it's because it's too wet now. It's a little bit sprinkly here. It's not raining, but it's a little bit sprinkly. Darn it, I'll have to put another one over it to make sure it stays. Yeah, so, actually, Audit, if Miriam put the link to, oh, darn it. I can see it as blue. Oh, rats, it's too late to change. Sorry, everybody. It's too late to change to horizontal now. You can copy and paste. You can copy and paste, guys. Or if you're on your computer, if you go to the F sign to, oh no, I'm not on F sign to, never mind. I caught myself out there. I don't know if that one's gonna stay. I think it might be getting wet. I'll have to find other places. Yeah, if you go to Audit's channel and you go to her community posts, you have to go down a few. But it is there. I'm so sorry, guys. Hi, Kay Taylor. I'm on Moore Street. This is the street where 420 found the man with the Dianetic stand. Trying to sell people Scientology, basically. Oh, God. So I came back to put stickers on the street, And now if these get too wet, they won't... If it rains, it's be very hard for them to stick. But it's okay. I'll be back during the week. I forgot that I was in vertical, that the links were gonna be weird. Yeah, Amy has a way to turn the vertical stream into horizontal, and you can do it by, like, I'm not on the F Sign to website at the moment, and really, to be honest with you, there's only two reasons for that. Number one, I felt like I really wasn't big enough to be going on a big thing with all kinds of people like that. And the other thing is just that with feeling like I'm so much on their radar right now, I didn't really know if I wanted to make it even easier for them to know what I was doing. But I will go on it in the future. Well, it's Spanish for a bad person. I'll do a few more around here anyways. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have gone. Maybe I should have gone horizontal. Look at this helleboard. Look at this header. Hi, Gina. Yeah, but this is right where he was selling the Dianetics book, right here on this corner. On Friday. Me too, at it. Right here. It's so beautiful. And then 420 said he was storing the table in there. Which I suppose a lot of people that are selling things probably sell them there, but it's quite sad. I could have handled it differently. I maybe could have had a chat with him. But by the time I got down here, I was just, I was so annoyed that all I could do was cross the street and film him. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hello. And you know, they have so many different people from other countries in the Scientology. And he was Irish, from like Tallaght, with a bit of a Dublin accent. And I was thinking, yeah, you're clever on Moore Street. having that Dublin accent. I don't know what's going to happen. I think he'll definitely recognize me the next time. I really was, Amy. I was so mad by the time I got here because 420 left me a comment on one of my streams. Do you know how you get notifications? So I saw that, and he was basically like, get down here kind of thing. And I had time. You know, sometimes you might be busy, but I had time. I got ready as fast as I could. I flew down as fast as I could. And when I got here, it was just closing. But just to see it, like to see it for real with my own two eyes, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And I just did a quick little live only for 420 just in case if he wanted to know if he was close by or whatever. That was only like 1 minute, 35 seconds. I didn't put it up because it was just really to say I'm here, but they're closing. And then but when I was crossing the street, Amy, I must have looked like something was totally wrong with me. And the guy the guy that was doing the dynamic stand said, "Are you all right?" Which is kind of an okay thing to say to someone, but he was kind of saying it like, "Are you all right? Like, are you okay?" And also, what's your problem? Kind of. He said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "No, not really." And I crossed the street, but he said, "Do you want to talk about it?" So he was still hopeful. He was still hopeful. Once I said I wasn't all right, you know, there was room for a sale there, maybe. I don't know how I get to talk to him again, though. He definitely remember my face. He has loads of video of me now on his phone. And so I don't know what I would do, only except pretend I have amnesia. But these are just the stickers I have. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it when I saw it with my own two eyes. I had no reason to doubt 420's comment or anything like that. But we could actually see it. Something that I've never seen here before. Peddling those lies. And you know, one of the pamphlets in particular is geared towards recruiting people into Narconon and the purification rundown. And just to see it like with my own two eyes. I'm just happy enough he was actually closing down, because it probably would have been worse for me if I saw it all out, but I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And to see it on such a like historically significant street, and such a Dublin street, telling people don't have time for that. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what they were thinking. Must be really desperate. Oh, he knew something was wrong, all right. I wasn't just an average person walking around looking to buy a book. But you couldn't even buy the book, Amy. Only you did was give the details and order it online. It was only a scam. It looked like they were selling the books, but they weren't selling the books. They were handing out pamphlets, getting people's details, recruiting people. I'm getting mad thinking about it. So yeah, so I had to come. I wanted to do a little live stream product, and hopefully guys, if anybody could even just put €1 or £1 or $1 in there, it'd be amazing if we could add a little bit to the GoFundMe while I'm here. Oh yeah. Well, hopefully at least the vendors will see the stickers. I'm sure they will. I'm pretty aware of their surroundings, I'd say. Oh jeez, I was never like that before. Let's go. Because you know me, like, I just want to talk to them. Even, was it last night? I can't remember, except my days. Don't know if it was last night or the night before. Now, I'm getting so confused with myself. I think it was last night. I was up in Fairhouse. Sure didn't I have a chance to see one of the security guards the night shift and have a chat with him. And the usual me would be like going up to him, saying, you know, trying to discover how he got involved with it. How he ever got involved with it. But no, all I could do was just walk across the street. Like, it wasn't to do with him. I hadn't discussed in him. I had discussed in the fact that there was a stall on the street like that right in front of my eyes. I just couldn't believe it. getting mad thinking about it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it closed at 5 or 6, 4:20. But we'll put a few more stickers here, and then we'll walk down and I'll show you where the old mission was. They closed down, but I have no evidence to say that they've sold that property. I think they still own the property. Wouldn't be like them to sell anything, that's for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now in hindsight. In hindsight, Molly Moon, that would have been the right question to ask. Now, if you watch 420's stream, which you might have, I think you did, Molly, he does tell 420 that when he was a kid, he was into drinking drugs. So that might have been how they... But it's just could have been lots of reasons. Lots of reasons. Yeah, the missions on Abbey Street, but they were they had a Dianetics town on Moore Street. The cane, I was born in Canada, but I've lived in Ireland for most of my life. Oh, let's see. I'll get some more of these we'll keep putting them in. It's starting to sprinkle now a little bit, and that makes it kind of hard for the stickers to stick. But guys, please, if you can, please donate to Audit's GoFundMe for the Father's Day protest. And I forgot I was in vertical, so you can't click on the links. But you can copy and paste it. And the other thing that you can do is go to Audit LA's YouTube page and go to her posts. And you will have to scroll down a bit to find it, but you will find it there. The link to the Father's Day GoFundMe. Yeah, I mean, before, back in the day when the mission was open, they would just stand outside it and hand out the pamphlets. But that's been closed for, I think at least 6 years, if not more. All around, they were bankrupt. They went bankrupt. I said it so many times because it's so, bizarre and yet believable at the same time. They were bankrupt, accounts overdue, owing money, and yet somehow miraculously they held onto the property and bought 3 more properties. It's all foreign investment, American foreign investment most likely, billionaires, millionaires. They didn't want to let go. It's interesting how effective those protests were at that time. Probably about 10 years ago at the mission in Dublin, to get to be so effective that they closed that mission down. Oh, thank you, 420. Thank you. It's going to be a big protest there on Father's Day, 420. And Laura FM, her father's in Scientology, and because of their policy of disconnection, he is not allowed to talk to his daughter. And she is going to sing. She's a singer, a beautiful singer and songwriter, and she's going to sing to her father on Father's Day there. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I'm not too far away now. On Sunday is the 1st of June already. Gotta be, there's a squirrel. Not my favorite sculpture in Dublin, but it's a sculpture in Dublin. Oops, sorry. See it, that big thing? A lot of people meet there now. Let's check the spiral. It's getting a little bit rainy and a little bit wet on these poles now, so, but I'll keep going for a while. It's just they don't stick as well when it's wet. Obviously. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Judy. There was some pretty amazing people over this past year, I guess, or more, who lend their creative talents and their time and effort and money, asking nothing in return. It makes me emotional. I'm always getting emotional in these things. But there was a very special someone who did do a lot of stickers back in the day, and very kindly had shared a lot of things with me, so I could print out here. I can smell that gelato. I can smell that ice cream from here. It's like Italian ice cream. I can just smell the sugar from here. Keep going, keep going. So that's Moore Street way back there. Put a good few stickers there. But it is raining now, and we'll go a little place where, yeah, I can still smell it. Like the sugar's just wafting over. Calling me. It's calling me. Me too. But I'm gonna keep on going here. Oh, darn it. There was just sorry about that, guys. I gotta get a Kleenex or something. Oh my god, man. Sorry, guys. I'm still gonna put up a few more stickers as long as I can until it gets too wet. There's a lot of stickers. People put a lot of stickers up here. Sometimes see some really interesting stickers. I don't know what that one means, to be honest with you. So if anyone, I'm sorry, I forgot that I was on vertical, and I'm always going vertical, really. But what I did forget was that sorry guys, I'm talking, doing things and talking, I can't remember what I'm saying. The links, you can't press the links when you're in vertical. I kind of forgot about that. But it's just a reminder anyway. And you can copy and paste, or you can go to Audit's channel page, Audit LA, at Audit LA. L and A is capital, A is capital, Audit, and then LA is capital. And go to the posts and scroll down, and you'll have to scroll down a good few, I think. I don't know if these are going to stay now because of the rain. That's okay, we'll do our best. We can only do our best. We can only do our best. Oh, I'm starting to pull. Oh, I don't want to start a pull. Oh, anyways, I feel like with these things, someone's going to see them. Someone walking by is going to see them. And it stays in your brain. And, you know, that's all you need. So that when someone tries to hand you a flyer or sell you, get your name and number for some information, to send you some information, they might say, just all of a sudden that picture of that sticker might go in their mind. Yeah. It's quite wet here now. When the poles... Lovely flowers, though. Oh yeah, good idea. Thanks. Thanks for the reminder. I will put it in the description. Oh, I don't know if I've been taken to not putting things up, though. I've been taken to... I can still do a post. If I don't put this live up, I'll put a post. Oh, did I already share the post? No, I didn't. I didn't share the post yet. Yeah, so I can do that as well. Hi, Miguel. Great to see you. But I think you can put there's millions of there's millions of stickers everywhere. Yeah, Miguel, I wanted to come out and kind of do a little stream for Audit and talk about her fundraiser. It's a GoFundMe, and you can find it on her channel page, on the community post for the Father's Day GoFundMe, just to cover the costs of expensive, I suppose, food, water, arts and crafts. So I thought it was something a little bit different to go to Moore Street, where 420 had found the man selling the Dianetics books on Friday. So I decided I had a few ideas. Could have gone a few places to do it too, but oh yeah, good idea. I do have her email, and I was gonna email her eventually too, but there was one of the beautiful people who did all the stickers, who did all their artwork with all their time and money, and just out of the goodness of their heart. See, that's Moore Street, where the Moore Street Market is. It's a historically significant street, and they were selling they had the Dianetic stand up there. That person, I got in touch with them through the chats, really, and they very kindly emailed me loads of their designs so I could get them printed out here. And but I always wanted to support other people too, like Sandra. And I know they have stuff on the F-Sciento website too. But I just wanted to put something even like simple, like Scientology is a cult for now, just to get the people thinking when they see that stand. And I'm not saying the chap couldn't be charming, and I'm not saying anything like that, but just so when they see that Scientology. But there is in this area, like, they're gonna know about the mission, most of the people. It's so silly. Dang it. Sorry guys, it's a little bit wet, so it's not sticking on us straight away, but I'm gonna keep going with it. Yeah, but that's a good idea. So I do have her email. She gave the email a few times in the chat, and she has it on her page as well. If any of you guys want to check that out. I've got so much. I'm just at a bin here now, throwing some stuff out. I've got we're going to go to Abbey Street. Thanks guys for hanging out. I'll come back here, don't worry. Any polls I missed or whatever. Yeah, it's quite good to, they stick on these things great, hellebore, but when it gets a little bit wet or damp even, it's just, they don't stick on as well. But it's still sticking on pretty good. I just don't want to, It's not really raining now, it's just kind of sprinkling. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Oh yeah, they were having a laugh. I saw you laughing at that. I should have paid more attention to them. God love them. They were having fun. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. But 420 did say they didn't get too much traction. He didn't see them getting too much traction. I can't imagine what kind of... I mean, I can't imagine that any of the people on Moore Street were going to be... Oh, fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I don't know if that's the right word. It's just kind of like a study, like what kind of people. It's probably the same kind of people everywhere. Now, I've lost my bearings. Excuse me. I lost my bearings. Which one is Happy Street? Is this Happy Street?
I have no idea. Give me a second.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Sorry, guys. I'll be just 1 second. Sorry, guys. Hang in there, hang in. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
I don't get the best voice like ever. The best.
Oh, I see. I get you. I get you. And there's the Oriental store there, like the Brazilian market. Oh, they wouldn't have. Oh, I suppose, yeah, they could volunteer. Certainly wouldn't have the money for. They certainly wouldn't have the money. Oh my gosh. See, there's all the stickers there. Oh. A little strong. Trying to dry the thing off. Got rid of all my Kleenex or my tissues. All right, yeah. When I go back there, he's definitely going to recognize me. He's definitely going to recognize me. If I actually want to talk to him and ask him how he got involved with it at all, although I did listen to what he said to you, it would be like, take some skill, because he is going to know, like, but we'll see, we'll wing it, because he definitely will recognize me. He definitely seems like the kind of chap, whatever he's going through at the minute, whatever mess he's gotten himself into, basically is my take on it, that this is what's had to happen. This is how he's had to try to get out of it, he thinks. I don't know. I don't know if oh yeah, Miguel. there's a housing shortage, and after the property crash, the rent just went through the roof, and then again during COVID. And the government is happy for everybody to fight about it and blame each other. When at the end of the day, it's been the failing of theirs, successive governments, in my opinion. Oh, they really stick well to these poles, even if it's rainy. Isn't that a nice street, guys? Well, there are day centers here. There are some lovely places here. There's some lovely people here. Well, there's Merchants Quay, which is a place where you can go for the day, and you can eat and you can shower. And the people are really nice. That's just one of them. But that's a very, very good one. And there's lots of groups. Sometime I might come here on a Friday night and show you what the Muslim sisters do. They do amazing food drives. But they have something special, very special here on a Friday night, where they give out a lot of stuff to people, and it's very friendly. I mean, you know, the Irish people could give you the shirt off their back. Oh, that looks nice on there. Just wish I had some more of those tissues now. Thanks for hanging out. Which one? Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Miguel. You're so good. I hadn't seen it actually, because I've been just looking at the stickers here and chatting away to you guys. So thank you, and thank you, Miriam. Thank you very, very much. I have quite a few mods at the moment. I have 4 wonderful mods, but I might have 5 or 6 at the end of it. But so I might keep you on, or I might not. Time will tell. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for helping. Thank you for caring. Thank you for being so kind. All of you. And thanks, Miriam, though, for stepping up. We're going to put some more stickers, guys. And guys, thank you again. And if any of you guys at all can, I'm sorry now about this, that it is vertical and you can't just click on the link nice and handy. I totally forgot about that. Maybe another time this week I'll do the horizontal thing. They look real good on there. Yeah, but I'd have mine to do it like loads of them, but I won't. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then Miguel, let's see what time it is here. Well, oh, they're lovely. They planted a few new trees there. That's going to be really nice. I love to see them planting trees. Thank you, you're so kind-hearted. I'm going to go down to Abbey Street and show the where the old mission would like to be, where the old mission was. Would you like to see it before you go? We'll probably hang out for another, not too long. It's pretty misty, but maybe 20 to 30 minutes. But you might want to see where the old mission was. I did do a couple shorts with it. I am, to be honest with you, I probably will private this anyway, so I might as well say that I wonder if Scientologists live there, because there's no evidence that it was ever sold. The company was dissolved, but Oh look, there's one. There's one still up. They would have been put up there ages ago. Good to see, good to see. The more the merrier. And that is good to see. Got a real nice mural for you up here as well, Hellebore, that you guys are gonna like. I love it, especially it's Phil Lynott, a singer from Thin Lizzy, and he was a Dublin boy, one of Dublin's favorite sons. Rest in peace. But it's only, I think it's 5 buildings down from where the old mission was. And you're gonna see now why I love it. Oh, Molly Moon, amazing. You know, I don't know if you saw my Easter Sunday stream. It's been removed by YouTube. I had the privacy complaint on it. It was one of the ones, Scientology made a complaint against it. Third-party complaint. But on that stream, I met a man who had been down to at the old protest too. He's actually homeless now at the moment. And he was approached by Scientology there in Fir House to see if he would like to work for them for room and board. I love that stream, but I have to let it go. Can't let it get me down. Yeah! Well, here you go. This one's for your dad, Hellebore. And you. All of you. You're gonna love this now because it's only, I think it's been a while since I was here now. Well, a while, I mean like a couple of months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, I think it is down from the old mission. And you know, we've already established that they are racist. Look at that fur mural. Oh, there goes the Lewis. Look at that fur mural, guys. Isn't it awesome? Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? And what's amazing about it is that it's only 5. Let's see me now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or 7 houses down from where the old mission was, and I just love it because I would always think, because they're quite racist, whatever way they make it appear. I just love that that's what's there now. A few places down from where the old mission used to be. Now I'll show you where the old mission used to be, which they actually bought that property in 1994. I didn't realize. 1994, really good, isn't it, Miguel? There's a lot of good street art here. And, yeah, 1994. But closed in 2017. Company dissolved in 2019. I see no evidence of them not owning it. That's why I keep wondering if any Scientologists live there. You see that white one? The white. That used to be where the old mission was. Go up those stairs. But they own the apartments next to them too. A woman in the hairdresser told me. So I don't want to put the hairdressers on blast, but she told me, because I went there one time. And they own that one and that one. The next apartment next to them. Right. So that's... I've been here a few times wondering if I'd see any vans. I did see them one night, but I couldn't confirm if it was the vans that I was looking for or not. And then I never saw them again. For sure. So I have in mind maybe someday I might go get my hair done there. No, the hairdressers, as far as I know, they're not owned. They're privately owned. Oh, someone's looking out the window. Are you watching me watching you? Are you in Scientology? Do you have a picture of me? I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. But it's just a bit strange, like, because if I saw someone looking up with a camera, if I was living in an apartment, I saw someone looking at a camera, well, of course, now that I'm all into this, maybe I would think something different. But if I... Do you need help? Oh, she's not looking weird, she's just looking out. Oh, God, love them. I don't know what to think sometimes. But if I didn't know, if I wasn't all into this stuff, and I was looking out my window and I lived in an apartment building, I saw someone with a camera, like, I'd think absolutely nothing of it. It's only now that I think differently about things now. But yeah, so that was purchased in 1994. Lots of protests there, a lot of anonymous protests that we just found out Molly Moon was in those. Well done, Molly Moon. Very effective protest. Shut the thing down, closed it down. And they went bankrupt. Accounts overdue. Then bankruptcy. Dissolved the company. But as far as I see, they still own it. Until I find something to disprove me. I haven't found a single thing to say that they don't still own that. Hey Bob, good to see you. I went down, I wanted to remind people to go to Audit LA's channel, go to her community post, and you'll have to scroll down a little bit because she's great at putting the posts up. She's absolutely great. And you will find her post with a link to the GoFundMe for to help with costs for the Father's Day protest, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. I wish I could be there. If I win the lotto, I will be. But more likely go out somewhere here in solidarity. But you never know. If I win the lotto, I will see you there. And so I went to Moore Street where 420 saw the man selling Dianetics on Friday. Or selling Scientology, really. Wasn't officially selling Dianetics because you had to register. You only had to give them all your information. It was a recruiting tactic, simply. You couldn't even buy the book, even if you wanted it. You had to give them all your information, get a picture taken, and order it online. Or go to the library. So I might have to go to the library myself. See about that. I know they did have it in the library in LA, and people talked about that, but I never thought they would have it here. But Scientology is not recognized, doesn't have religious status here. It doesn't have tax exempt status here, but it is not recognized as a cult, so that would be a good warning to people if it was. Okay. Bye. Oh my goodness. So I'm still gonna put a few more stickers up. I like to put them on Abbey Street because I always think, Molly, I always like to think that maybe some of the old, that maybe some of the old anonymous protesters might see them. Like, that I'd like everyone to see them, and I'd like it to stick in their mind if they didn't know. I'm hoping that most of the people see them and say, oh yeah, it is a cult. But if people didn't know, I hope it would stick in their mind. But I'd always think it was great if one of the old anonymous protesters just happened to be walking down here, and how proud and happy they would be if they saw a sticker saying Scientology is a cult. I do wonder if any of them, well, now I know someone watches. I always wondered if any of the anonymous protesters watched, and now I know they do, and it's Molly Moon. Give her the respect she deserves. I love that protest. That and the Narcanon protest. That is something for the people of Bolivar to be very proud of. Here's one from before. It's great to see them sticking up, keeping staying there. But I think they stay better if it's not wet, but bear with me guys, bear with me guys. I'm gonna put a good few today while I'm here. We'll be back here. We're back here soon. Let's go find a bin. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know if that was the real one or not. Well, thank you. Thank you. Still putting stickers up. Going to a bin now and then. It's a little bit misty, so the poles and stuff are getting a little bit damp, and so but it's okay. They're still sticking on. It's all good. I showed them the mission. I'll show you guys again in a minute. It's nice to be somewhere different with you guys. I'm gonna start showing you around. But we're in the north side inner city. And we'll go to the south side another time. We were a little bit on the south side for Patrick's Day. We're sticking pretty well. Still. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'll probably end up privating because I'm such a blabbermouth. But I have in mind sometime I want to go to the hairdressers, ask them about Scientology. Let's see if the lady looks out the window again. Molly Moon, I was watching and following Scientology. Oh, awesome, Molly Moon. That is so cool. I'm going to go there sometime and have a chat with them. I always did want to try to talk to people that were going in, but I could never see any going in. Ever. Those two doors. Oh, okay. Well, like, it must be a little bit in conversation, quite a bit, because I do remember just by osmosis almost knowing that it was strange. And then one of my friend's brothers was in Scientology. And I knew people who went for the Dianetics test. Yeah, no, my friend's brother, he was married and they had a child. They lost everything. They lost their house, their car. They lost everything, paying for it. And then they ended up working for them to pay for the courses. And the family wanted them to leave Scientology. And so they moved them from one province to another. This is in Canada. And they did all the typical punishments that you hear about that you don't believe that could be true, like cleaning bathrooms with toothbrushes. And they would get it took them many years to leave. It's only a miracle that they were able to leave. Yeah. It just makes me so sad thinking of people trying to pay that much money to better themselves because they have been like, look, none of us think we're perfect, right? We all think, oh gosh, I should have done that, or why didn't I do this? And but to go to such extent to think that you are so bad, like you're so wrong, there's something so wrong with you. You need to pay all this money. These ones are sticking really well here now. I mainly really wanted to put them on Moore Street, where that guy was selling selling Scientology. Really, he wasn't actually selling the Dianetics books. He was selling Scientology. Freaking hell. How you guys doing? You guys doing okay? So I really wanted to come down here and remind everybody of the fundraiser of Audit LA's GoFundMe. Guys, I forgot that on vertical you can't click on the link, but you can go to Audit LA's channel page, and you can go to posts, and you can scroll down a bit because she's great at posting stuff, so you won't see it right away, but eventually you'll see like an AI image, and it says for it's Lewis. It says for the Father's Day protest. But I don't think he did heliboard, because I'll go back and look at it, but didn't the man just get him to hold the book so they could take a picture? He said to him, take a picture, like to prove that he had sold the book, kind of way. Bob, it is 9:31. Now, if it was sunny, it would be brighter out, but it's cloudy and it's a little misty. But the days are quite long here in the summer times. Oh, in 90 minutes. Awesome. Okay. So thank you. So 90 minutes, 9:30, 10:30, 11. Okay, all right, no problem. We can hop into that, and we can for sure, the fundraiser will be on there. So yeah, in 90 minutes. On which channel? Oh, it's gonna be Grammy's channel. Okay. So if we go into Fat Grammy's channel, aka Mona, in 90 minutes, and there'll be another opportunity there to put a bit of money into the GoFundMe for audit. And I think even if you just put €1 or $1, because then, like, if you had loads and loads of €1 or $1, wouldn't you think, oh, those people wanted to help? That's what I said yesterday, I think it was, that like sometimes those amounts are more meaningful, because if it's a large amount, those people had that set aside for something like that. But a small amount is maybe they didn't even have that money to give, but they still wanted to give it. So, you know, even if you just give $1, that's like just saying that you're there for them. You're there. You're in it to win it. Oh, look, it's still there. These stickers really do stay. I hope they stay when the thing is a bit damp. I think they will. Yeah, so I wanted to shout out to Audit. I wanted to give her a smile. 100%, let's go. And so I really wanted to just do something nice for her by going live and reminding people about her GoFundMe. And then I wanted to put the stickers on Moore Street. But of course, when I was on Moore Street, of course I had to, couldn't be near Moore Street and not go to Abbey Street to put a few stickers down. You're going on Father's Day, Bob? I bet the weather will be lovely. That would be great, because that chalk is that is something special. It's really special. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I don't think any of us have. Yeah, it's so beautiful, isn't it, Haggis? It it's so eye-catching. You just could not pass. I don't know who could pass it without nodding. You'd have to be really in your own daydream world, maybe. Nothing wrong with being in a daydream world. I can't imagine anybody, though, passing it by. It's just so beautiful. Oh, darn it. I needed a tissue. I threw out all my tissues by accident. Oh, that's all right. Thanks, guys. I really hope they can go. You're so kind, like your family. Such a lovely family. And it's also so lovely, like the chalk is lovely, but it's also so lovely seeing you guys together. It's really wonderful. Thank you. She took a picture of the sticker. You see that, guys? She took a picture of the sticker. That's good. She must have liked it. Yeah, so nice. Let's go. So beautiful. Kind of half looking to see if I have another tissue anywhere. I don't think I do. I don't need a tissue, but like it's just to wipe down the the dampness before I put the sticker on. But they're staying okay. And I can't believe someone took a picture of one. I'm chuffed. So that means people do see them. Oh yeah, I heard that, Haggis. I heard Audit mention that. So they must have maybe mentioned it to her. We'll go up this way for a minute. Oh my gosh, I think we would all be there if we could. We really would all be there if we could. Yeah. Just love that. I love that it was like a... I always feel like I need to like... I don't know. I think anyone of any age is vulnerable. But I do think there's something to the... No, different ways to reach maybe different kinds of people, or that woman, she did look a little bit Spanish. Maybe she took it because she saw Chomo on it as well. Oh, I don't know. I wish I had a pack of Kleenex that would have wiped the bowls off. Oh well, you can't think of everything. Oh yeah, that's so awesome, Bob. So awesome. But that's the first time, like, this is the first time I put stickers up or anything like this with you guys. But it certainly is not the first time I've done it, but I've never done it with you guys. I just kind of do it like on the lowdown, on my own, like my own thing. But that's the first time I ever had someone take a picture of it. It's just nice. It's kind of like it's like a bit of reassurance or something, like that people will see it. Yeah. They agree. I'm gonna get some more, like these are just some, I just got them in black and white, but I think next time I do them, like whichever ones I do, I'll get bigger and more colorful maybe. Especially now that I know they're on Moore Street. I don't know how long they'll be there though. We'll see, we'll see. Oh my god. I mean, guys, it's alright because I'm going to take this down, or private it, keep it private for now. I have this idea that I'm going to private all these things because I've got like in this headspace now. Haggis, I don't know if you know this, but I have told people, I was keeping everything to myself to be like, oh cool, like not let Scientology know that anything bothers me. Because on the whole, it's water off a duck's back. But I did get privacy complaints from them, and I took to putting everything on private. And now I got all like second guessing myself, like, oh, did I say something wrong? Maybe I have to private this. Maybe I said too much. But in time, I won't be like that. And I think, for the most part, unless I made a big goof up, I probably will unprivate them all eventually, or almost all. Unless there's some reason I think I shouldn't. Yeah, the neon green ones are quite eye-catching. And the neon pink ones. And totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. No, what was I saying? There was a reason why I was talking about the privating. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna private this anyway. So, yeah, like on Friday morning, 420 and I are gonna go back to Moore Street to see if the man is there with the dynamic stall. So I am 8 hours ahead of California time. Oh yeah. Oh, hi Darth, hi. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. I'm really happy to see you. I thank you for saying that. Darth, I had a few. I had some privacy claims on my channel, so my live streams have been going private for the most part. And so in the future, I'll probably unprivate most of them. There might be a couple I decided I might have said something out of turn. But thank you very much for asking. I hope you're doing well. I hope your father's doing well. He's very lucky. You're very lucky to have each other. And how is your dad, Darth, if you don't mind me asking? How is he getting on? Is your dad at home? Hi, Holy Rogue. I wanted to do a little live stream to remind people about Audit LA's GoFundMe for the for the Father's Day protest. And if you go to her channel and go to posts, and you have to scroll down a little bit, then you can see there's a GoFundMe there just to cover expenses like food and water and art supplies. Oh yeah, thank you. I'm very happy to have you. You're very welcome. I came out tonight for Audit to make a smile on her face. I emailed her, I said I'm going to do a live, I'm going to talk about your GoFundMe. And I'm going to go to Moore Street. And so Moore Street was where 420 Audits Ireland happened to see the man with the Dianetic stand. So I went up along Moore Street, putting the stickers there, just to put a little bit of idea into anyone's head that's on that street. Oh, is it physiotherapy, Darth? It's gonna be amazing, Holy Rogue. Are you gonna make it out? Will you make it out to California? Do you think you could make it out there? Like, if I win the lotto, I will go. But if I don't win the lotto, I will do something here in solidarity. For sure. Thank you. Yeah, you never know. I mean, if you can go, that would be lovely. I hope that you could go. Darn it. Darth, is it physiotherapy? Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm oh, the streetlights came on. I never won much for winning stuff. In the morning, but I don't know exactly what time. Maybe I'll do a post before it though, Molly. Maybe I'll do a post before it. Like, I must admit, I hope it works out, but I'm looking forward to meeting 420 because it'll be good to have another number here. Oh, let me see, Darth. Oh yeah, physical therapy. Sorry, I didn't see it. It went up too fast. Yeah, good. I'm glad he has that. I'm glad he can avail of that. And the nurse coming 7 days a week, Darth? That looks pretty good. Meow. So glad you're here. And welcome, Holy Rogue. I'm so happy to have a new person on a live stream, like and subscribe. I never thought I would worry about subscribers or views or anything. But especially since I started privating, well, with having a stream removed, with having privacy complaints and privating things, I've realized the value of subscribers and views. Because if it's removed, at least people saw it, so many people saw it. The more people that see it, the better. And particularly if I'm having like good conversations with Scientologists. But yeah, so I put a lot more value into views and subscribers now than I ever had before, which I never thought I would, because I thought like, oh, I don't mind, I don't need all that, I don't mind all about that. But then, like I said the other day, but it's not about me. It's not about me if I care about it. It's about getting the word out. It's about so the more subscribers and the more views, the better. It's not about me. So like and subscribe. But especially subscribe, because since I've been privating pretty much everything lately, like you have to join in on the fun. It's a free-for-all here. I feel I'm saying way too much that I shouldn't be saying, because I can be like, private it anyway. Hello, Lord. The more money I win, the more people I take with me. Oh, if I win a certain amount, I take myself. If I win more, I take Helleboard. If I win more and more, I take all you guys. Oh, great. Probably be at least 26, 27 of you that get to go. I think people here would like different colored ones, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's right, Miguel. And even like with my other stuff, like with the peace rally, with the marches that I've gone to, that got a lot of views. And but when I was there, I was talking to those activists about Scientology. You know, I had an opportunity to say, well, the main thing I protest is Scientology. And you should see some of the looks on their faces. Usually they do know. They're like, oh. They're like, oh. One woman who's an incredible activist here, because I did a video of a march, and I sent her the video from my channel. But when I told her, like, that the main thing, my main activism was protesting the Church of cult of Scientology, she had a look on her face, like she was like, oh, jeez. Like she really had a look on her face, like, oh, like, ooh, that's a. She was looking on her face like, ooh, scary. Oh yeah, the shorts. People love those shorts. The scrollers. But yeah, like, not the last one, which I did on Moore Street, but the one before. I just didn't want to do another one after it, because I wanted to keep it at that, to just leave it hanging, because more and more people were watching that. Which, that look is classic. Which look? Thank you, Miguel. That's very kind of you to notice. I do love those shorts, but to be honest with you, guys, after I gotta get back on it. Like, this whole thing with that Dianetics guy, the Dianetics style, has been like kind of reinvigorated me a bit, because when they lied to the guards that time, and then the privacy strikes, it's kind of like took the wind out of my sails a little bit, but not that much. And I've been actually doing a good few lives. I've just been privating them all. Oh, I need a tissue. Oh. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, guys. Just have to think that, you know, I know a lot of people really went down the YouTube rabbit hole during COVID and everything, but it's just so amazing to think that, like, all roads led to here. Like, here we are, all over the world, trying to help the little things in whatever the way we can. Do I still get the watch hours when I private it? When I keep it private? I am getting views. I don't know if they keep if the watch hours still count when you private it. It is.
I've been doing research in the past about it myself.
Are you? I'm live streaming right now. Do you mind
I don't want to go on camera.
But do you mind if your voice is on
Yeah,
camera?
you can keep much voice on camera. Yeah, this is a cult, of course.
Yeah.
Controlling people, exploiting vulnerable people. It has all the... It's a classic cult. Cults have been existing for centuries. And you see in all kind of religious and political movements how to think, how to act, how to speak, how to behave, and to isolate individuals, say you are the chosen ones, you have the special knowledge, don't trust others. You know, we love bombing initially, and it's going to save all your problems, it's going to solve all your issues.
Yeah.
Join us, and then over time, you're doing 120 hours work,
Yeah.
giving all your money to such cults, and half of the cult, most of the cults are a form of psychological abuse, as well as often sexual abuse.
Yes.
And all various financial abuse, all forms of abuse. And
Psychological.
yeah, and when you are brainwashed, it's one of the hardest things to come away from.
Yes.
Step away from, because they're the tricks of the mind.
Yeah.
And it's dependency. And one of the central elements of abuse is dependency. That you're dependent on something for your existence or your belonging or your identity. It's a bit like going to work. You're dependent on that wage to survive.
Yeah.
But if they start abusing you at work, sometimes you'll stay because you need that money to pay your rent or to buy some food or feed your kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I just thought I'd say that as I was passing there. It is a cult, and
thank you for.
And there's a few court cases that are going on, but there's also you always see it's always hidden, isn't it? Cults are one of the nastiest forms of human organisation.
Yes.
And all those at the top, they're all nice and rich.
Oh boy. It's like drugs.
Yeah.
You know, the people at the top don't touch the stuff. They're living the life of Riley. But the people on the street
and
are
they know
dying.
what they're doing. It's a strategy. I mean, we actually read what Scientology stands for, what we're feetons, or we're from up in space or something like this.
Yeah.
Whatever Hubbard wrote about.
Like 35 million years ago, the galactic warlord Zeno.
Well, I think he only wrote that book in 1967. His book, Hubbard's book. What is it? L.J. Hubbard, is it?
L. Ron Hubbard. Yeah.
About we come from Phaetons. Yeah, it's a lot of crap.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and there's all and then you hear Tom Cruise selling it, saying that there's advancement of the next phase, but you always got to pay for the next phase, and it's always hidden knowledge and wait for the miracle, but the miracle never happens.
Yeah.
So it's all these tantalising psychological tricks of the mind. Most people who unfortunately are vulnerable are those who may have addiction issues and mental health issues, and they're right and more predisposed to believe and to have a sense of belonging because in their life they haven't had that. Maybe that's the reason why people join cults to try and the cults make it worse. Of course, there's no positive connotation with the word cult.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's
none
like
whatsoever.
it's like the word riddled. You're riddled with bullets. A cult is, this is what. There's no positive connotation at all with the word, is it? It's an offensive word. And if you say you're it's a hurtful word to say you will. And then a lot of people don't want to hear that in a cult because they don't want to think, well, for 20 years, what I believed in is all bullshit. It's all a fraud.
I know.
It's all a
How
hoax. So people
frightening.
don't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine being a child though in somebody's religious cult. You're born into it.
Yeah.
But a lot of the religions, in my view, are cults. You know.
Were you in a cult?
No. But I used to be a heavy drinker, and I went to AA,
Okay.
and that's a similar thing. The origins of AA go back to the 1930s. It's Lutheran ministers. Similar. I won't go into it now, but it's
Okay,
similar.
I don't know
No,
the
it's okay.
origins
But
of
what
it.
I'm saying is,
Whatever works for you to
what
be
I'm,
sober
no,
is
no,
good.
no, my point is
Yeah.
it doesn't work. That's the point I'm making. But it's only when you go in, you think, oh, I'll try and stop drinking.
Yes.
But then when you spend a few weeks or months in it, then you're required to do the steps. But the steps are the basis of Alcoholics Anonymous, which is a form of cult. The 1930s Oxford group, American ministers. You know, but what I'm saying is the principles of cultism are the same for look at Hitler. That was a cult of the personality. You know, believe in me.
Amy
believe
will
in
like that.
this kind of thing. And even now you see it in Palestine. You must follow, even though in the face of all evidence, you believe what we say. It's true. You know, that's a form of. You know what I mean? Brainwashing. There's all these ploys, and the mind is very fragile.
It is. It is.
So, for example, if I was a really bad alcoholic, which I probably wasn't, I was able to. But imagine me desperate, and then I'm hearing these things, and I'll do this, and before you know it, you see, your mind clicks onto that dependency, and it becomes a crutch, and that's the trick that you don't see it coming. You know what I mean?
But imagine how bad Narconon is. Like the Scientology Narconon is a font group. Like they were telling people in Meath. Because they purchased a property in Meath. They were telling them it has nothing to do with Scientology. It's Scientology.
I've seen that. I've seen
and there was
leaflets.
a huge protest
and it has,
there.
when I see the word narcon, is it? Well, the minute I think Scientology, but you're right. They don't say that initially.
No, and they
it's only
they
then-
lie. They lie to get the permits.
But that's one of the ploys of cult. They exploit through lies. There's no truth in a cult.
Yeah.
No, you know what I mean? There's only 1% truth. 99% of it is lies, fraud, sham, trickery. You know, hoax to get you in. Wants to get you in, and if they get 10 people in, only one person stays. That's a good success rate. You see what I mean? So they don't mind about the other 9. If they stay or not, but you know what I mean. If you get, you know what I mean. And it's all about recruitment, isn't it? Add to the group.
And on Friday, chap I know, and I went down to see it with my own 2 eyes. Saw a Scientologist with a stand on Moore Street.
I've seen him. Yeah.
Has he been there for a while there?
I've not seen it, because I often, pass down that way just for stroll.
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
he was there last week, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I've
He
seen
was.
him. I don't think I've seen him this week, but he was there last week, 2 or 3 days.
Oh, 2 or 3 days.
And I think
all
he
right
was
now.
there. And I think he was there the previous week. He's a
Okay.
tall man, isn't he? He's about 6'4".
Yes, he's very tall. He looks like he looks at first glance like a healthy person.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know what he was giving out until the second day, and I just walked past it. But I didn't think. I thought it was more like an Irish patriot thing, but one of these.
Oh yeah. That might be how they're selling it. Yeah.
But then it was Scientology, because then he didn't have the stand on the first day. He had his little cards, but then he had a little table next to him the next day.
Yeah. I put some of the stickers on Moore Street.
Yeah,
That's
good.
the first place I went to tonight now.
Good for you.
Now, there's
So
a lot
did you
of
have experience
cop
of that as well, if you don't mind me asking? Did you have experience of Scientology?
My friend's brother was in Scientology, and he lost everything. He was married with a child. He lost his house, his car, everything, paying for it. Was moved out of province, away from his family who were trying to get him out of Scientology.
That's what they do. That's what cults do. They isolate and they're the new family. What a shame.
Diminish their ability to leave more.
Yeah.
They had punishments for trying to leave. Myself, I had a brief experience. I never heard tell about this too much, but maybe mention it. But I had a brief experience with a sect in Vancouver. I kind of went in to help somebody. I went in, someone I loved, stumbled into this sect. Now, like that, had a lot of problems, had mental health problems, had addiction issues. And I followed them in to help them out. But it was a very painful experience.
Process,
And I did actually go to the police there about it. And a kind it's an emotional thing, but a kind person, a kind policeman. I was actually an RCMP officer. He basically held my hand through it to help me out of it. Because when you love someone, you're prone to kind of go into it with them.
Your feelings are powerful, aren't they? And unfortunately, you don't always see. But I think part of becoming mature and healthy is seeing certain things for what they are. And if a cult is a cult, it's a cult. And if you love someone, well, I mean, you know what I mean. think it's a form of trauma as well, and you need it's horrible. Yeah. What I mean is, hopefully, you know what I mean. You see what you see what is true and what is not true.
The abuse, like
it's abuse. Yeah.
Scientology, like I saw firsthand what they were doing to their children.
Yeah.
And it's kind
disgusting.
of traumatic psychological abuse.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
It's severe.
But in Scientology, like at least they acknowledge they were children. It's not much, but it's something. But in Scientology, they don't even believe children. They believe they're adults in small bodies, and they treat them as adults the same you would treat any adult.
And
in
as
every
you
way.
know, only 1% has come out of what Scientology does get up to behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's one or two good documentaries online about Scientology, but it's all hidden, you see. And I think isn't there a town in California, and it's nearly all Scientologists.
Well,
there's a town which is, I think might be where the headquarters are.
Well, Clearwater in Florida
Is it?
is like, but then
Imagine
like
that.
Hollywood is like a lot of Scientology.
Yeah.
Like and they get people in with the acting classes.
Oh, I know what to do.
You know, it's like
it credence,
people
association,
going there for their dreams. I mean, they're going there like people
it's
from all over the
pernicious.
world
It's
go to
pernicious.
Hollywood, right?
Yeah. I had it in Australia. I was in Australia. I went in for the fun.
Are you from Australia?
No, I'm from the UK originally.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm from Canada originally.
Yeah, I went into the science. You know, they're outside setting, and I went in. I was well able for them. You know, I knew what I
Yeah,
was
you
talking
went
about.
in for Dianetics.
No, I went in to see what they were going to say.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Brave.
I deliberately went in, and I gave
yeah.
them, and then I was deliberately, because I think they wanted me to watch a movie for like 4 hours.
Oh, for
and I was
sure.
like, can you hurry up? Can you speed up to the
For
good
sure.
bits? And they threw me out.
Oh yeah.
No, but that's fine.
Lucky you.
They threw me out, and they were threatening me as well. But I was able for them
really?
because I knew, with my knowledge, what I was on about Scientology, what it stands for, what a cult is. So
You were informed, and thanks be to God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
you need to be informed.
Yeah, you
Because
do.
when I was going to AA, because I was told to go to AA, but looking back, and there was always something in my stomach, my instinct telling me something's not right here,
But
so
you
that's
know
an
what
interesting
it is?
thing. The instinct is a great thing.
A lot of people don't like to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Then other people need to be told what to do. They are so lost. They want someone to tell them what to do.
Yeah, but the thing with well, obviously we're generalising now. But the thing is, then you're getting down to who tells who what to do and for what reasons, and do you see what I mean? If you're lost, it doesn't mean you go and join a cult.
True.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean if you're vulnerable, if you have mental health issues, it doesn't mean you
True.
join a cult. But
Yeah.
the point I'm making is cults love those and can exploit those people more readily than
Absolutely.
someone who's
100%.
healthy,
Yeah.
educated, able
Yeah.
to see and argue on a rational
Yeah.
basis. Oh, well, is that really true? Have you evidence for it? They have no evidence for anything. They just have these claims.
And I think that's why they have that Narcanon.
Yeah.
Because if someone was
Yeah,
clever
yeah.
enough to know, like, these people are very vulnerable.
Yeah.
They can work for free for us. They'll work for free for us.
And a lot of them take
Yeah.
the welfare from the addict. So what I mean is, if you get 100 euros from an addict, it doesn't matter if it's 100 euros from a middle class professor. It's still 100 euros for the cult.
Yeah.
So do you see what I mean? It doesn't really matter who they get. But you're right, proportionally, they're more likely to get those with addiction and mental
And the
health
Criminon
issues.
too is a so-called like they go into the prisons to
I know.
help
I
the
know,
prisoners.
save lives,
It's
yeah,
only
I
a
know.
recruitment thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything they give them is only Scientology.
Yeah, but of course. Yeah, but that's what a cult does. It recruits.
Yeah.
So and they see their role on the earth to spread the message. See what I mean? To spread the Scientology message in this case.
Yeah.
But it sounds like any cult. All these massive claims. We save lives. Well, do you have any evidence of that? But again, I mean,
But they kill. They kill.
absolutely. I know. Yeah, everything
Yeah.
they say is bullshit. It's not true. That's the nature of a cult. Yeah. But I must admit, I mean, I'm not religious, but even I had a word at the post office about 6 months ago. I think every day you see the Jehovah's Witnesses outside the post office too.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And I have
there.
issues with that faith as well.
Yeah,
and then they're out
100%.
there
Yeah.
on the most landmark building in Dublin, the
Yeah,
GPO,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
shouldn't be allowed to do that.
No. I mean, it is like
they shouldn't be allowed,
I mean-
and they have I was told they have kind of a gentleman's agreement that they can, as long as they don't avidly try to recruit. But what are they
I
standing
mean,
there for?
it's a doomsday cult.
Yeah. Well,
It's a doomsday cult.
It's horrible what they actually believe in
Yeah.
as well. I don't know what of the detail of it, but I know generally. But my point is, if I want to go for a stroll down the street, I shouldn't be stopped and given a leaflet of fucking Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
Because then, in that case, why don't we get the Catholic Church, the Protestant Church, Scientology? Why don't we get them all out there? What kind of thing is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like prioritising certain But I just thought to say
The
hello. Des, I saw you.
Jehovah Witnesses are very confidently on a lot of different street corners
Yeah,
handing
well,
out
yeah,
stuff.
I know.
And they
I
really
know,
do
I
sit
know.
like they own the place, you know, with their lawn chairs. Hi lads.
Yeah.
They do sit there like they own the place.
But they're outside the GPO,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
I do find offensive because
Yeah.
you know Irish history we didn't get bullets for Jehovah's Witnesses.
I know.
So,
A place that was the headquarters of the leaders of the Irish Volunteers.
Irish Republican,
Yeah.
I know. So I don't know. I've made Scientology reached its peak. I wonder with members. I mean, I know the 80s
Yes.
and 90s, and I think maybe it's declining now.
Yes, I
Which
believe
is good.
so.
Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that was when they really.
But they're getting more desperate
Yeah, they
tactics. Approaching refugees here. Did you see that in the Times?
No, I
It was
didn't
in
see
the Irish Times actually.
I might check it online.
And that was only 2024. So it's not like I'm saying back in 2017 when Kerr
And as you know, they have no qualms, do they? They'll recruit anyone. This
They're
is what I mean. The
disgusting.
cult takes over there.
And remember when all the refugees were in the tents along the canal? They were approaching these people, desperate people,
I know.
to come.
So there you go.
and-
That's
and-
interesting.
And they pick them up from the. This is. I've talked to people within the last 3 months to validate this.
Yeah.
That they have talked to they pick them up at their accommodation and bring them to work for them, whether they're working like cleaning or whether they're handing out leaflets to recruit people into one of their phone groups.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if they might give them nothing, to be honest with you.
I know. And I actually had issues at the Lighthouse. There's a homeless place on Pier Street, and what they were doing about 6 months ago was they had a scanning machine where you had to suddenly show your
Like
identity.
a QR code?
No, it wasn't. It was a scanning machine that you'd scan it. You know, you'd hover over whatever ID the person offered, and
right.
that scan would then go to IPAS, you know, the immigration centre. That's a homeless
Oh,
charity.
yeah, that's a bit scary. That's a
So
bit
they
scary.
stopped doing that. 'Cause
I didn't hear
I
that.
wrote and it
Oh, fair play to you, fair play to you.
No,
Well,
I do work for
you-
trade union, and I like to hear people
I
speaking
love
the
the
truth.
unions. I used to be in SIP too, but I let that go. I let it go from not paying the.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
No,
wasn't
no. I mean, the unions
active.
don't have much power. You need a good representative
Yeah.
rather than because the unions are almost as bad as the employer in my experience. But you know, I only did it in the
Jeez,
UK
they're
to
great
protect
for
myself.
protesting.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they really could have been the great movement of the working class, couldn't they,
Absolutely,
historically, and they
100%.
should have been, and they were deliberately dismantled because they had that power. Do you know what I mean? Over the years, so
I know, like that reminds me of Eamon Gilmore. Remember Eamon Gilmore? He was the leader of the Labour Party.
right. I only know his name. Yeah.
And he was the one that gave the key of the city to Tom Cruise. I forget what year it
interesting.
was. I couldn't tell you what year it was. He was probably had stars in his eyes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He probably
I know,
didn't
but-
know anything he would.
I know. I don't like it when the councils and officials. You know what I mean? We had Ukraine
Yeah.
flags up here, didn't we, 3 years ago? There's no Palestinian flags up now.
Yeah. Well, there sure was on.
No, but you know what I
there
mean.
was,
What I'm saying is, you can't, you know, give preferential treatment to
You can't.
one group without giving
Yeah.
the same to another. That's my
I
point. It
don't
doesn't matter
like
what they put up, but
the
if they're going to put
whitification of
Yeah.
refugees.
the
But the kind of whitification of refugees kind of thing.
yeah,
but-
I mean, it's just no, you know what I
But
mean. It's just-
they're not refugees though. They're not in the same predicament. But
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think everyone's seeing now. You know, don't discuss politics, but we're all involved, aren't we? In every breath we breathe with whatever is happening, and
yes.
do you know what I mean? And therefore, it has to be for just and fair reasons, doesn't it? To what you speak
Yes.
and stand against. You know what I mean? And it is all about power in the end. You know what I mean? If I said something now, I'd probably be arrested just simply because they think I can't say it. You know, it's gone cultish. It's gone that way. You know, people have been, even in the UK, people have been arrested now for standing up. Like we said about the trade unions, isn't that supposed to be the fundamental right of democracy, the right to protest?
Yes,
and the right to
it
speak? It is, isn't
But
it? But
there was
no,
a-
but you know what I mean? No, it's not.
There was
Now.
some protesters at the Mission Impossible opening. It was a world premiere in London, and there was some protesters there protesting against Tom Cruise and Scientology. And what happened? Didn't they call the guards on him? Scientology called the guards on him, or the police. They called them police.
Yeah, the police in the UK.
And but once the police got there and saw only what they were doing was they had everything. They were following all the rules. They weren't breaking any rules.
Peaceful protesting.
So they just.
When
but-
was that? In the last 12 months?
Yeah, that was just very recently. The premiere was in May.
Yeah. Again, people have seen Tom. And what's his name? David Savage, is it? The head of the Scientology. Oh, is he still the head?
Oh,
No,
David
McSavage.
McCavish. But he's called as a witness to a court case in Los Angeles, and the lawyer keeps putting it off and getting continuances and stuff. But he is due to show up into a court case against Scientology for human trafficking and
Yeah.
sexual abuse,
Yeah.
child labor.
Yeah, is he still the head?
Yeah,
Is he still the
missing,
head?
missing in action. But yes,
You mean he's not officially?
he is.
Is he giving
like when L. Ron Hubbard
presentations now?
died under suspicious circumstances? He jumped in. He wasn't supposed to be like the next,
Yeah.
and
I'm
like
hearing bad
typical
things
coup.
about him, like,
But yeah, no, he's due to appear in court in Los Angeles and last year, and hasn't.
Yeah, one thing.
I don't know where he is. He could be here.
Let me just search something. For
And,
you.
and listen, do you know that there's a worldwide movement? There's a worldwide YouTube movement
Okay.
protesting Scientology,
Okay.
and that's
Interesting.
and my channel is at Kirby's Mum.
Yeah, go on. If you don't mind, put your put your YouTube in there. Is that okay? I'll
In
search
there?
it. No, I mean, yeah, just www.
Well-
It doesn't matter what.
Oh well, if we go to Google, wouldn't it be better?
Yeah,
Or no,
yeah.
is it better to put it there?
Or
Whatever you
YouTube.
think, I don't mind.
Well, what I mean is, if you do it there, I've got your
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah,
It's just
okay.
www. I imagine.
And then when you see there, you'll see loads. www. Isn't it the thingy? www. At YouTube, I think. Oh, sorry. It's a second, guys.
At YouTube.
At youtube.com. And and then that slash thing
That one again. That
Yeah.
one there. I'll find it anyway. Go on.
at capital K IRB what B is in Bob. No. KIRB no E. KIRB Y S M U M.
Yeah.
So at
Kirby's Mum.
At Kirby's Mum, yeah.
Okay. I'll
And
find
there
it.
you'll find links to other channels.
Yeah. And while your viewers are listening, I don't have to listen to this. I'll Google
Yeah,
something here
there's
now.
86 people there now.
Okay, and I'll Google this.
Tell them to open the app.
This
There's
is-
an app as well as F Sainto.
And here,
F-
if, I don't know if
F-
you, this is something for you. If anyone wants to go to Orange Papers AA, if they want to Google Orange Papers AA, and you will see all about
shit.
cults, and you will
Oh
see
my gosh.
a whole list of.
And it's all different cults.
No. It's about the history of AA, but it has points about the criteria for measuring what a cult is. For example, here, it has a figure 100 reasons why of what makes a cult. So if you
What is a
if you
cult?
Google
Yeah.
AA Orange Papers AA, and you will see,
Okay.
and it's all about addiction. It's about
Can I see the
yeah. You can see that, and then you can see the contents there. You can see all the
Oh my god.
all the analysis of.
Yeah. Now I know people who have done well in AA, and I know people who never
Oh,
worked
it's fine.
for them.
No, this is more
Yeah.
for the value of a cult. I'm just trying to see now.
Orange Papers AA, yeah. Who's got
Yeah,
it?
the biggest lie. So you've got all these kind of similar principles to. Yeah, look here we are, the cult characteristics of the Oxford groups, and here we are, the cult test. So these are things which people who are interested in Scientology would see.
Yeah.
The criteria, the similar principles and patterns of cult organizations and behaviors, and how they recruit, and all their bait and switches,
Yes,
lies,
exactly.
and then the more.
Yeah.
But then by the time you realise it, you're often hooked into. You're
that's
dependent
right.
on it. This is
You go
psychological hold.
vulnerably into it, innocently into it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people just are going like with an open mind.
Yeah, but there's an old saying: it's okay having an open mind, but not so much that your brain falls out.
No, that's right. This is F Sainto dot space is the. I'm not on it right now presently, but I might go on it in the future.
Yeah.
I frankly I didn't go on it yet because I thought my channel was a bit too small, but also because I Scientology called the guards on me when I did absolutely nothing wrong.
Yeah, this is what
but they
they'll do.
know
yeah,
I'm speaking out about Scientology.
Yeah, these are all attempts to deter.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's courageous
Yeah.
to speak up. That's
Yeah.
that's the nature of speaking up. You know, you're speaking up, and you're defenseless. You can't, in the sense of, you know, they have lawyers, they have money, they have
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah.
They have, you know, they'll try and silence and suffocate any dissenting
That's
voice.
what I said to the guards.
But
because
they're just standard cultist strategies.
at the time there was 26 people in my chat. I remember that number because
Yeah.
I said to the guards, because two of them were like totally with me. They were totally like, you know, you could just tell they were like, oh yeah, I'm not letting my children near there. And but the other guy fell for whatever they said to him, in my opinion. And just in my opinion. I could be wrong. Yeah. God knows what they said to him, right? God knows what horror story they said to him.
They'll say whatever you see.
Yeah. And then what I said to them, I said, like, oh, I was talking about live stream, and I was like, well, there's only 26 people here. I said, I'm not good, like, shouldn't be so much of a threat to a €1 billion cult.
Yeah, that's exactly it. They see you, yeah, but see what I mean? They will try and silence any little dissenting voice. I've had it as a trade union representative myself. You're a target. You become a target, you know,
Yeah.
for certain people, organisations.
Yeah.
You'll
Well,
see.
I thought it was hilarious because
Yeah, no.
because
see,
I
that's
felt
way
like
over the
I
top.
must be doing something right because
Yeah, exactly.
I
It's a
had
compliment,
been
yeah.
I had been like posting. I mean, I knew about it for a long time. I knew about it for whatever, over 20 years. But I was becoming more like active in giving information last year, and only like started posting things online, like in December, I think it was, or November, December, and then I only started live streaming in March, L. Ron Hubbard's birthday.
Yeah.
So it's only been like 2 months since I was live streaming. Like, damn.
So even here, even if we just see, even if we look at the cult test questions, for example. Now, this is, look at this questions 1 to 10. The guru is always right. You are always wrong. No exit. No graduates. Cult group speak. So you know, this way is the only way. Do you see what I mean about how these principles will mirror any cult?
Yeah.
It's very interesting that, yeah, you know, the leader is always right. Instant intimacy. You know, again, this is what people are lacking, and then there's loads there. Mentoring, intrusiveness, thought stopping, slow. You know, they parrot slogans to stop independent thought of the individual. So you just parrot what the cult teaches you. Yeah. That's all, and it stops you thinking independently, creatively, healthily. And hierarchical structures, authoritarian power. Hit recruitment, propaganda. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's this site is very good. This man researched cults for 30 years, and you know, this is what he published online years ago.
I mean, it's absolutely.
So it's worth looking up.
And you know, in their house,
It's worth. You'll get a lot of knowledge from it.
Thank you very much.
That's where I got a lot of my knowledge from, and then you can just apply it to whatever cult.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever cult you're talking. But this is one of the. You know, he's verified. Look at it yourself, and you'll see he's researched. He was mostly AA, but you can. It's an amazing piece of work for someone who wants to inquire about the truth. Do you know what I mean? So AA's not going to show you this, are they?
And you know, 60 Minutes Australia, they did something not too bad on Scientology, and they also did one an hour long on Jehovah's Witness. And they did one on the Mormons as well, but their program on the Jehovah's Witnesses was very frightening. But because they are doomsday as well, they do believe like on that day they are all going to die.
I know, and it's coming soon and whatever else.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? I mean, as if people haven't got enough problems without. But this is what I mean. It's, as you said, and Narcanon. See what I mean? Now, if you have severe drug issues...
Can you show the name of the site again? Or MD might put it in again?
Of course, yeah. It's one of my favourite... maybe I'll do it that way so you can see it better.
Okay.
That's the... Well, it's called the Orange Papers. Can you see that?
Yeah.
And so it's just a great examination of what a cult is, and historically how it develops, how it grows, how it's financed, etc., etc.
Yeah. I mean, the whole like Narcanon, the Scientology is a so-called drug rehabilitation program. I mean, it has me in tears when I talk about it because it's it's actually the Medical Association and the Psychiatric Association has come out on record here going against it. And even last year, that was in the papers as well, 2024. No, here, 2024. Because Scientology, they recruited the refugees, and then they had them handing out the pamphlets on Abbey Street.
Yeah.
And it was in the papers,
Yeah.
whoever told them.
Nasty. You wouldn't even think of that, would you?
And the Psychiatric Association and the Medical Council, came out on record saying there's no scientific evidence, there's no basis for this.
There isn't, because it's not. It's quackery. It's not a drug rehab
They
program
put them
at
in
all.
the saunas for like 5 hours, put them on treadmills, give them nice, and tell them they're sweating out their. But they take away their own medication, their own medication for their mental health problems, and people have died.
I know. Or they're being abused and exploited.
Yeah.
So what kind of life?
Very, very
what kind of
vulnerable.
life are they giving them?
I
And then
know.
you're right. A lot of people with drug issues or severe drug issues probably have disconnected from family because of their addiction. So
Yes,
then
one
they're
way or
even
another.
one way or another. And so, so they've damaged up. So then you go into a cult, and then you think, well, this is all I have got left. Do you know what I mean? You're even further away from. But they don't care. You're right. They're nasty abusers, aren't they? They're the paedophiles of life.
They are.
Way. Yeah.
They're takers. It's about money and
Say if a
power.
child's not able to look after themselves, they're not going to fucking abuse the child or the addict. But that's exactly it. It's abusive, and they have power and money, you see. But that's all they have. But
That's all they have.
well, that's all they have. But that's like otherwise they'd be so popular, wouldn't they? If it was so true, we'd all
Yeah,
be.
exactly, 100%.
It's all.
I think there's like less than 200 people that are Scientologists in Ireland, but they brought a lot of people from other countries to run their organization.
I know. I mean, I guess all I'm saying is, for me, you can see it in religion too. You know what I mean? Sacred texts. Because when I was in A, we were just told to read that book, read the one book. Do you know what I mean? So if you read that enough times, you're gonna parrot it out. So
100%.
So good for you. Then I wish you well in your.
Thank you so much.
endeavours.
Thank you so much.
It's interesting you met the man in North. You noticed him too. The man
Yeah,
on
well,
Wall
it was
Street
someone
there.
else. It was another streamer.
Because I noticed him the other
At
day.
420 Audits Ireland, and he left a comment then on one of my streams saying he's down there.
Yeah.
I hightailed it down there as fast as I can to see for my own two eyes. I couldn't believe it.
You saw him then, yeah.
I couldn't believe
Yeah, I
it.
don't know how long he's there. I don't know he's there from.
I
from
literally
12 to-
couldn't believe
I
it.
know.
He was on Moore Street
Oh yeah, again, which is I want to
trying
be.
to recruit people into Scientology. I know it's close to the mission.
You're right. I mean, he's chosen there. Maybe it's a bit hidden, not hidden. Well, it's off the beaten track. There's a lot of people who frequent that street. Maybe and there's bookmakers there. You know what I mean? What I mean is, so I'm just wondering why would he choose there? But he's probably thinking there's a good passing trade.
Yeah.
Good catchment of people. Some with addiction, some with mental health, some are poor. It's as good as anywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he'd probably get asked to move on if he was outside Easton's, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're crafty enough, but
They are so
I
crafty.
have no fucking time for them. Like.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And the other thing is there's there's the Brazilian shop on there. It's like a
There is,
Oriental market, but it's like I think it's a lot of Brazilian food.
Yeah.
And then there would also be more like international stuff probably in the market.
Yeah. He's Irish, I think.
Originally.
I think he's but I got a bit of a surprise, but
It was interesting how they had a Dublin man there.
yeah, that's
Like he has
again,
a Dublin
authenticity.
accent
See what I
for
mean?
Moore Street. Yeah, to have a bit of an accent, the Tala accent.
See what I mean? See what I'm getting at?
Yeah, they're
It shows
crafty
Moore
as
Street
anything.
because that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a good old solid
And he even
street of
said
Dublin.
to
It's historical.
I know, like
So it's lending authenticities too. That's another thing that they do, make associations.
the chameleons.
This is. It's all a strategy, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? They're
Or
not
maybe
so-
it's
they're
more
not so
like
brazen.
shapeshifters.
Huh?
More like shapeshifters.
Oh
than
no,
chameleons.
what I'm saying, you got to be ahead of them, haven't you? Because they think in such a twisted way.
And you wouldn't believe it. Even though it's possible he might have known my face, or like it's possible they might say these people speak out against Scientology, but I don't know if that's true. But I think he might have just looked like he might have just thought there was something wrong with me because I was talking into my phone saying, "Oh, I've got here and they're closing down," and but he was kind of looking at me like a little bit like that I was suspicious, a little bit like what's she up to over there, and so he knew something was wrong with me. But he said, "Are you all right?" which is a fair enough question to ask somebody who
that
looks
guy?
like they're hanging around. Yeah.
Oh.
He said to me, like I was a bit away from him, I was at
Yeah.
least 5 feet away from him, 5 or 10 feet away. He's like, you all right? And I was like, no, not really. And what did he say to me? Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
So even like that,
Yeah,
even
straight
though
away,
he was
I know.
suspicious of me, he was still like, there might be an angle here, there might be an angle.
Yeah. Oh, they're unrelenting.
Yeah.
You know. What's your name?
My name, there's a second.
Your first name, Diamond.
But,
Whatever then.
And my nickname's Kirby.
Yeah. I know. Well, keep up the stuff, and yeah.
Well, I'll probably
good.
see you around here.
Yeah, maybe I'll see you in a couple of days. Those stickers still there, unless he's.
You know what? I saw some tonight that I had put up a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So, that was good.
Yeah, good.
Good to see.
They're good because it's just a message, and you're right.
Yeah.
People pass to see that, and
Yeah.
that preempts and prevents someone joining
Yeah.
who might have joined.
Well, that's what I was
Do you see what I
thinking.
mean?
Yeah.
So further down the line,
Yeah.
someone's not aware, but now they see that they might not even look at Scientology.
That's what
Never
I
mind
was.
go into
That's
it.
what I was thinking. I was only thinking, like maybe, just maybe, if someone like
No,
if
you know
they
what I mean,
just
Kirby? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't see the benefits in the sense of practical terms.
if they just I was trying to get a couple of figures.
But like I said, I recommend the Orange Papers website for the things we're discussing. It's very good. You'll get a lot from it, I think. You know.
Like I was just saying, like if someone just let
Yeah.
me give that to you. If someone just like I'll give you one of them. But if someone
Stick it that way. Is there a sticker to it?
yeah, if someone just is walking by and they don't know about it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
exactly.
they see if they just see Scientology as a cult on a sticker,
Yeah.
and then another time someone handing them a pamphlet,
Yeah.
they'll
That's
just
what I'm saying.
twig in their
Yeah,
brain.
that's
They'll
what I'm
remember
saying.
seeing that.
You've got that preventative
Yeah.
effect of it. So
Can't get enough of them around.
we'll see. All right then, have I leave you in
I-
peace. I'm gonna go for a stroll. So thanks for the chat. And,
It was here's the second.
good luck.
Is it fsciento.com?
So good. All right then, Heather.
Sorry, I can't
I'll
see
say
it now.
goodbye.
Yeah. We'll definitely see you around.
Yeah, Trevor. Nice to meet you. Look
God
after
bless you. And I'm going to keep that in mind too about the Jehovah's Witnesses too, because when I'm in conversation with people, like if I'm sorry. No.
They got
Sorry, guys.
priority, like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know.
Because we pussyfoot around it, I think, because of the abuse.
Well, yeah.
But at least, you know, but
And
we can't always say like, oh, but what about the Catholic Church? That's a weak excuse. They're being held accountable.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, what I mean is, all I'm saying is, you know, there's an old phrase, better to be abused than an abuser. And abuse affects people's lives, and it ruins people's lives. And
It does.
Traumatic effects, addictions, suicides, you know what I mean? Just the spread of abuse.
You know,
That's
even
the point.
even in this
You know what I mean? Again, it's a nasty word, abuse, isn't it? There's nothing positive
dot
to
space.
that word.
It's fsciento.space. She
Yeah.
just said to me now. But it was so lovely talking to you.
Yes, indeed, Heather.
Yeah.
Good
You must
exchange
be
of-
kind of cold.
Oh, I'm okay. I enjoy my walks. Right. Look
Yeah,
after
me
yourself,
too.
Heather, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah, thank you. I really enjoyed our chat. Yeah, thank you.
That website.
I will, and I hope that you check out my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you, guys. I saw a something there. Let me see it. Okay. So I just got a notification that Grammy will be live in 30 minutes. So I'll finish in 30 minutes. Thank you so much, guys. You never know what conversation we're gonna get into. It was just so nice having someone stop by and going, it is a cult, isn't it? Oh, I'm always saying things I'm not supposed to say, MD. Okay. Eventually, I'm going to put up some of the other streams because there's some great conversation on some of the other streams I've privated as well. Amy, he was like, I didn't notice. If I see him again, which I'm sure I will, I'll say, oh, there's this lovely lady called Amy. Oh no, we shouldn't joke. No, I didn't notice that way. I'm not being funny, but honestly, I thought it was very brave of him I suppose it's easier to be open with a stranger, really, isn't it? Yeah, one more subscriber. Hopefully. I actually so changed. I've so completely changed since I got the privacy strikes. I totally see the value and appreciate the subscribers so much more. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I just didn't want to be like silly, thinking people would want to subscribe or whatever. You can come to Moore Street with us, Amy. You'll be just the one we need. But that will be, he won't know. Oh yeah, he might be there actually, since I said I was going to be there. Interesting that he said he saw him there a few days. We were thinking maybe he was only there on Fridays, but that chap said he had seen him there 3 days. Oh yeah, Molly Moon hopped into one of the anonymous protests. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you were around at that time. Our Molly Moon, she was with the anonymous protesters in Dublin when they were protesting before they closed that place down, or did. You guys all want to come over here and we all want to go over there. Oh my god, it would be so fun. Guys. But yeah, I'll keep an eye over the time for Grammy is going to be streaming with Audit. Oh, that would be awesome, guys, if you were here. It'd be so much fun. Oh my god. I would love to see Amy talking to... Oh, it's making me laugh. I'd love to see Amy talking to that guy. She'd have him talked right out of it. He wouldn't do any more levels. I think he would be the kind of guy that would do well, like working in a health food store or a gym or something. He can do better. The guy selling the Dianetics I'm talking about now. You guys are funny. It was so nice when that woman took the picture of the sticker too. That was great to see. Just love it. Love that people, when people know. Oh, he's not falling for that, that's for sure. But I'm a total chatterbox, so can't say anything. I'm so happy, Miguel, you got in here a little bit and it wasn't just for the last few minutes. Yeah. But I know that just a second. I know that Grammy and Audit are going live in 24 minutes, I think 24 minutes. Yeah, thank you, Miguel. I'm really glad, guys. Proud of you. You never know what will happen. It was so strange though. It was so surreal because on Friday when I did go to Moore Street, because being up in Fir House, especially more recently in the last few weeks, you're kind of like, you know, I don't get to talk to them as much. But being in so close to that guy and then just standing across the street and filming each other, it was just so surreal. Darn it. Sometimes when they get a bit too wet, it has to be dry for them to stick on it. But I think I never. Next time I'll get colorful ones. But the black and white are good too. I like the black and white. Oh my goodness. See what time it is. Just putting stuff in the bin now. Jesus. Sorry guys. Oh, I think that one's not gonna stick. One of them might not stick because of the water. Oh. So I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking that we're gonna walk this way because let me see what time it is. In about 21 minutes, audit and Grammy will go live, so go this way. Oh, thanks, I won't. I'll be okay. We went down to see the old mission down there. Matthew, I don't know if you were there at the time, but I do have... I made sure it's written, so another time we'll go back. I didn't, Molly, but MD Media said the same. So we'll see how we get on. What's today? Oh God, I'm all over the place. It's Tuesday. So yeah, we'll I'm sure I probably do a live before then. We'll be on the side of the street that's closer to Parnell Square, near the Lidl. I'm pretty sure that he's gonna know me straight away, but let me see. So this is a lot different here in the city centre than up in Fir House at the org. I don't even know it's officially a org, it's just... Oh, yeah. And thank you, Molly. That would be amazing. I want to meet you and for 20 met Irish. I would like to meet Lily one day and Rosemary in time. And I don't know if there's other people in the chats as well. But I always kind of wondered, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? And somehow someday have like a meetup and go from there. Oop, sorry. No, this is the river. This is the River Liffey. I love the canal though. I love walking by the canal. This is the River Liffey. It's really nice. It's raining again. So, Audit and Grammy will be going live in about 17 minutes. And these lights. This way. I have one in my bag. I'll just walk a little bit longer. I'm just thinking. Thinking if I will walk to the next bus stop or stop here, but I think hi Halliboard. Yeah, it was a nice, it was I don't know what to think. I'm going to listen to this later after it uploads and everything, and then I'll consider that conversation even better. And it was just nice to get some stickers up around Moore Street and Abbey Street and just go back there again. Oh, thanks so much, everybody. Audit and cut Grammy's channel, I guess it'll be on, and Audit will be on. So I've had a feeling I've done something wrong. I mean that I've said something wrong or done something wrong, but I might keep this one up. I didn't put my foot in my mouth too bad this time, I think. I've been so overly cautious since the guards and the privacy strikes. I've been a little bit overly cautious in case I say the wrong thing or say too much. but I can't keep going on like that. It is cool, like just having you guys, like, and it's just our little stream, but awesome. Thanks, Helleboard. Thank you. So yeah, so maybe I could leave this one up after all. I'd like to start leaving them up again and not feeling that I have to private them. So Fat Grammy will be live in 13 minutes. So oh, Mr. Maxonian, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll stay on one more minute. We had a good time walking around tonight, Mr. Maxonian. I wanted to talk about Audit LA, and she has a fundraiser. So if you can go to at Audit LA. If I leave this up, I'll put it in the description. And you can go to her GoFundMe for a Father's Day protest, which is going to be amazing. Laura FM, her father, she was in Scientology and she escapes from Scientology, but her father is still in Scientology at the Blue Building. And as per the policy of disconnection, he is not allowed to talk to his daughter because she speaks out against Scientology. So they have a permit and she's going to go and sing to her dad. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. So I would really like it if you did check that out. And you can't see Helleboard. Helleboard. Check your block list and see if you've accidentally blocked Bob Conrod. You might have blocked him when you were blocking the other Bob by accident. Yeah, check your block list and see if you've blocked Bob Coonrod. Coonrod. You might have done it by accident. You might have done it by accident when you were trying to block the other Bob. Remember the other Bob that was just coming and Bob was like, he was like using all the different versions of his happened so it could have happened that way. So great that you hopped in there towards the end there, Mr. Maxonian. Real sorry it's towards the end. But yeah, Audit LA has a GoFundMe to cover some expenses for the profits. Just water and food and maybe some arts and crafts supplies, things like that. Maybe some t-shirts. And we were down on Moore Street and Abbey Street and putting some stickers and had an interesting conversation along the way. So thanks everybody. I'm gonna let you go so you have 10 minutes or so to get a cup of tea or whatever before a Fat Grammy stream with Audit, which will probably be interesting. I'll see you there. I'll see you in the chat. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Don't worry, Bob. I'll remind Helleboard. Thank you. I'm so glad that you caught a bit more of it this time ago. I'm so glad. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here and everything. Thanks for your time. Molly Moon. I will be live before Friday, so we'll see you again before that. Tomorrow or the next day. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. I really mean it. And you're all important, and you're all doing something important. I know you are. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Miriam. Thanks, guys. Oh, yeah, security. Good point. Ooh, that looks freaky. The light is making a real freaky weirdness, isn't it? Was it my phone? Cool. Anyway. Yeah. Coonrod. Don't unblock the wrong one, Helleboard. Yeah, maybe. Thanks, guys. See you later. See you in the chats. Maybe I'll stay up all night. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.